person, a healthier person, a more focused person, and they came his candidate. Since this Trump thing, I didn't see a president who should respond to an emergency or a challenge with in this manner, with this number and the spirit that he should do. I didn't see it. And it's not just on this issue. The truth is that Nigeria has deteriorated so badly that we cannot continue to run things as if they are normal.
He noted that while Tinubu achieved his long-standing ambition of becoming president, his performance so far does not match.
He said his ambition to be president, he had been president. So yes, it's satisfied that ambition. He said every local. I think that's he's been president for 4 years. If inshallah he gets to 2027. But I don't think he's run this country. The Tinubu we used to know, the Tinubu who had all this hunger, who had all this fantastic intelligence, was scheming for just hasn't shown this hasn't shown that there isn't that fire, that sense of I must run an economy, not the country. He's running figures. Every day you hear we are saying more money.
Baba Ahmed advised the president to consider supporting a younger, healthier, and more focused candidate within the All Progressive Congress (APC) instead of pursuing re-election, while arguing that Tinubu had fulfilled his personal ambition and should now guide the party towards a successor who can bring renewed energy into national leadership. President Bola Tinubu has presented a new list of ambassadorial nominees to the Nigerian Senate for consideration, sparkling a range of reactions across the country. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has condemned the list of ambassadorial nominees submitted by the president, describing the selections as reprehensible and scandalous. The list features a mix of career diplomats, former governors, and political personalities have generated renewed debate over the balance between professional and non-career appointment in Nigeria's foreign service. Reacting to the development, former Nigerian diplomat Joe Kashi has expressed reservations about the mix of the ambassadorial nomination, describing it as good, the bad, and the ugly.
When you look at what's going on in this country, it took for 15 years we've been unable to solve our insecurity problem. For the last 2 years, we've been shouting ourselves out about the absence of ambassadors, in our diplomatic missions. It took the intervention of Donald Trump to threaten us here and there. And then we now decided that it was time to begin to respond to some of those things, and now we have a list or lists, that you could at best describe them as the good, the bad, and the ugly to start with. I do not challenge the president's right to appoint whoever he wants to appoint to our diplomatic missions, but at least we had hoped that after waiting for 2 years, and given the crisis that this country is going through, that we should put our best foot forward. We should put people, with credibility for the president to give consideration to the officers in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They are capable. They've been trained over the last couple of years, preparation to be the chief representatives of the country in all diplomatic posts. And for the list, yes, I said there are some good names on that list, but the bulk of the people there have no business being in the diplomatic service.
The former diplomat addressed the inclusion of the former INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu on the list, arguing that it would have been more appropriate to delay any appointment for Yakubu until after 2027 general elections, stressing that it would help maintain public confidence in the electoral process. You're listening to the Midday News on Glow 99.1 FM Ijapwa State, Akure. Still to come on the other side of the bulletin, U.S. lawmakers demand answers over exact Venezuela boat strike. Please stay with us.
This is Glow FM News. Accurate, balanced, and fresh.
You're welcome back. You're still listening to the Midday News on Glow 99.1 FM Ijapwa State, Akure. You can connect with us via our website on www.glow991fm.com, our X handle at Glow991FM, Facebook Glow 99.1 FM Akure, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Glow991FM. Glow FM application is also available on Google Play Store. You can equally listen to us live on Radio Garden. Now to the rest of the bulletin. Outside Nigeria and Africa, Labour MP and former Minister Tulip Sadiq has been sentenced to 2 years in prison in Bangladesh after being put on trial in her absence alongside 16 other people over corruption allegations. She was found guilty of influencing her aunt, Bangladesh ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, to secure a plot of land for her family in the outskirts of the capital, Dhaka, a claim she strongly denies. Report says Siddiq, who is based in London and has rejected the charges, is unlikely to serve the sentence. Meanwhile, the sitting MP for Hampstead and Highgate continues to face a number of outstanding charges in Bangladesh. United States lawmakers are reportedly pressing the Donald Trump administration for answers about the military strikes on suspected Venezuela drug boat, following reports that a follow-up strike was ordered to kill survivors of an initial attack. Republican-led committees overseeing the Pentagon have vowed to conduct a vigorous oversight into the U.S. boat strike in the Caribbean following the report. Newsman reported that a U.S. strike on a boat on September 2nd left 2 survivors, but a second attack was carried out to comply with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's order to kill everybody on board. Meanwhile, Hegseth decried the report as fake news, and President Donald Trump said he believed him 100%. Now to sport. Crown FC head coach Raheem Tajuddin has commended Abia Comet display despite their narrow loss in Ogbomoso. Report says the visitors have suffered a 1-0 defeat to Crown FC at the Shaun Stadium over the weekend. Meanwhile, Tajuddin admitted that Abia Comet gave his team a tough run in the game. To end the midday news on Glow 99.1 FM, Ijapa State Akure, as a recap of our top stories. A resident of Ileyo Kingdom and dignitaries from all walks of life have expressed joy at the coronation of the Olu of Ileyo, His Royal Highness Idowu Oluwaduyilemi, saying his enthronement is well deserved. As the world marks the World AIDS Day, First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu has called for renewed commitment to ending human immunodeficiency virus and acquired human immunodeficiency syndrome by 2030. United States lawmakers are reportedly pressing the Trump administration for answers about a military strike on suspected Venezuelan drug boat, following reports that a follow-up strike was ordered to kill survivors in an initial attack. That was the midday news on Glow 99.1 FM Ijapa State, Korea, edited by Comfort Omolafe. My name is Mike Alim Obafemi. Many thanks for listening. Good afternoon and happy new month.